Dun, 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 dun. The mouse isn't going up further than this. I'm stuck. Help me. The mouse won't go. I can move the mouse up, but it's not dragging me. I'm stuck. My foot's caught in the snow. Help me. Okay, I got out. I'm a strong man. I can free myself. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Thank you, Zan, for the head pat. Hello, everyone. Hello, Zan. Hello, Haru. Hello, Haley. Hello, marvelous Norax. Hello, Sari, the wonderful bot who's keeping us safe. No, Haru, don't poke me. It's not allowed. It's mean. You're looking forward to nighttime. You've been so tired. I was so tired last night. I got home. When I got home, I lied down, which was my first mistake, because then I woke up an hour later. at least then it was time for food, so I was okay. Rui, you are not sneaky. I could sneak upon you. You wouldn't even know. I could be outside your window, watching you like fail in that favorite game of yours over and over and punch your screen. I could see that. Come out of the closet. How dare you? There he is. Yeah. I when I realized that Twitch had that like running up emote, I was like, that is so perfect for sus. Like that is the perfect sus. Didn't you say something last? Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Brewer, your maid in arms, supposed to be your friend. What did I say again? I think I said that someone was going to get, that you guys had to apologize, and because you guys didn't apologize, you called Sari mean things. You called her bad. You said that she wasn't doing her job well. Well. Now you seem to be trying to gaslight me. You were so tired, you just ended stream. I don't know about that one. I don't think that's right at all. I think, and I think the fact that you're gaslighting me right now is only adding on to your timeout time. Is it working? No, it's not working. I'm sorry. I'm typing it right now. TIMEOUT at WADZOP. How long shall I time him out? For eternity? What if I accidentally said like 999 minutes? Like how would I go back on that? Surely there's like an untimeout. 10 seconds. I don't know. 69 seconds. Hello, Rin. It's nice to see you. We're just discussing how much to time out WhatsApp for bullying or delightful and protector bot Sari. I think a good 120 seconds. I think 120 seconds is fair. Wait, no, hang on. I just deleted someone who chats a lot. It's so over. It's so over. Now I won't have any content for the next like 2 minutes. For the next 2 minutes, I'm not going to be able to do anything. I require people to interact with me to be entertaining. And even then it's like vaguely entertaining. Sorry, you were 10 minutes late. You were in another stream. How dare you? I'm banning you for that. No, Haru, don't poke me. Stop it. Cease. But no, I usually don't. Stop. I'm trying to talk. I usually don't start stream until like 5 minutes in. This was even a little later because I forgot to turn on the ads. Hello, Laughs-A-Lot. It's nice to see you. I hope your long weekend was nice. during the bank holiday, and I hope you. I bet you were doing some Saint Bridget crosses in your school stuff. You were listening to 50 hertz, dude. Microwave sound. Oh, that might be a little bit too difficult for like junior or senior infants. Yeah, that might be. You could just all you could get them to do is just get like 2 sticks and tie them across. It makes your brain feel funny. Are you sure they weren't just microwaving your brain, Rin? You think they weren't just microwaving your brain? You can do it with 4 pipe cleaners. I do understand though. There is some hertz that make brain feel good. It's very nice. You did her cloak instead, huh? Wait, what? That sounds more difficult. Unless I'm not thinking. Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah. That seems a lot more up a junior infants alley or senior infants. You were free. Was a surprisingly short amount of time. Last stream you said like 10 minutes. Do you want to get banned again? Do you want to? Do you want to get timed out again for WhatsApp for like another 8 minutes? Is that what you're telling me? I mean, I can. I decided to be lenient with you. Banned, yeah. That's a little bit of a harsh word. Why is your punishment getting upped? Well, maid bullied Sari, exactly. Maid discipline is important. I have to hit you with a hurley or time you out, so it's not like, oh, he's gonna spank you. No, it's like a full hit across the head. You served your time. You don't regret it. Okay, you know what, fine. Because you made me giggle. You served your time. I'll accept that. It may not have been a short time, or it may not have been a long time, but it was certainly. It probably wasn't a very hard time either. You just sat there for 2 minutes. There are 2 maids, supposedly. I don't know what they do. They claim to be maids. I don't really pay them. They get like 5 cents every day or something. We clean. I don't know about that one. I think WhatsApp doesn't clean much. We clean Billy up. That is true. You guys do clean Billy up when he evaporates. Your Wi-Fi went out for 30 seconds for no reason. Oh, Rin. Mine does that as well. Mine often does. Not often, but, you know, it's annoying because I'll just see the little symbol disappear and I'll just be sitting there like, It's so frustrating. I am... Where I sleep, for some reason, if I like go too close to a certain part of the wall, or like I have my phone there, the Wi-Fi goes out. The Wi-Fi like disconnect, and even my data just does not want to work in that area. It must just be like a weird section where there's just loads of stuff. I don't know. It's weird. Daily feet pics. You're investing with feet pics. What are you investing those feet pics in? Is it the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, the FTSE 100? Some blue chip stocks. I don't know how much Ruadh feet pics go for on the market, but we need food, brother. Would you share your oats, Haru, with WhatsApp, or will you allow him to starve so that he has to earn his own money? $1. That is exactly what I would per toe. Per toe. Are all crusty and calloused. That's mean. I don't know, to be honest. I don't like moisturize my feet. Wait, hang on. I have a new job for my maids. Come on, get to Get to foot massaging. Sir, you are a warrior. Yeah. Have you guys ever seen like images of NBA, of like NBA feet? Uh You're not sanding your feet. You're gonna get the roughest paper you have. Looking up NBA feet in his spare time. I come across it on on random things. You think it was Jordans? I think I saw fucking what's his name? The really popular guy who's still there. The Lakers guy. LeBron, that's it. Apparently like one of the most famous people in all of the world. I couldn't remember his name. But I think I saw his, and it's like their feet are like destroyed. Their toes are all fucking crushed. Oh, it's crazy. He searches it up every night. Trust you. No, Harry, you can't just be spreading lies. If you continue spreading lies about me, I'm taking away your additional income privileges. What the fuck happened? I think it's literally just the case of you're not good with basketball. Yeah, Rin, what it is it's just repeated impacts of playing basketball years upon years and years. Like, you have to remember, these guys probably get up, train, and then are playing like a full professional game of basketball all the time. It's actually crazy how their series works out. It's like every like 2 to 3 days they'll have a game, and then sometimes they'll have double headers. So they'll have a game, and then the very next day they'll have a game. You hate playing with balls. I see. I enjoyed rugby. So, oddly shaped. Additional income privileges. Yeah, that's the feet pick. Collect his bat water and sell it. Again, you guys must be like tracking down. These must not be very liquid assets, I feel. Water, bat water, liquid asset. Get it? Please laugh. That just reminded me of Jeb Bush. Please clap. Every time you think of rugby, you think of ass. That makes sense. You'd be surprised at what people would pay, Ruadh. I know people would pay for weird things. There's a reason some ladies on Twitch can make a killing. And some men, too. They will stay away. Top 10 reasons not to play with balls. NBA feet is number 3. With Rose bat water. No, don't be drinking it. Where did that come from again? Who was that? Belle Delphine? Was that Belle Delphine who started that? That's just a name that's popping into my head. I feel like I haven't heard that name in years. I think that was Belle Delphine. Yeah. There are 4 J's they cancel out. He's being serious. It's like maths. It's like negatives with maths, is it? If there's an even number of negatives multiplied. It was Belle Delphine. You write bro instead of bro. Get used to it. I see. I think he's just illiterate, chat. But yeah, it's interesting the type of things you'd find, and I'm not even going to get into all those beautiful and famous Instagram influencers, all just happening to fly out to places like Saudi Arabia and Dubai and all those free flights or such things. Just remember, if you're ever feeling jealous of those people, just remember, you may know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'm not going to explain it, because that's disgusting. You've seen the socks. Easy money, though it is easy money, but at the same time, there's certain things that I would not do for money. I'm sorry, for those of you who may have wanted prostitute Ruadh at some point, that's not happening for their price. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No feet pics. No. Excuse me. I apologize. Not happening. I was singing earlier today. I was singing earlier. How about ankle? No, that's haram, bro. I can't be showing ankle on stream. That's haram. You'd be willing to buy feet pics if you weren't broke. Rin. I am both disgusted and impressed that you would share that. You spent your last money on a figurine. Kind of based. I'm not a figurine collector, but I do respect figuriners. I do respect you guys for your silliness. What about thigh pics? What about bicep pics? I think there is somewhere. I think I posted it somewhere, but it's deleted. Long ago, before I became a VTuber. This Fenian warrior was like, "Look at my arm," and then I deleted it. Another Hatsune Miku to your collection. How many Hatsune Mikus do you have? I always love seeing Fenian thirst traps. What about neck pics? More than 10? Based. I love seeing, like, just in random things, like they'll go into a house and they're just those glass cabinets. More than 20. You made some? That's even better. They're expensive. I see, Rin, I see why you were broke. The thing about figurines is, unlike gacha, you get what you pay for. You get what you want immediately. He skipped over neck pics. You're ashamed. No, it's okay. Weren't we discussing necks earlier at some point? Something about, like, the thickness of necks or something. I kind of want to order, like, one of those, like, neck exerciser things that you can attach to a cable machine. And you rock your head back and forth. Because I've done light neck workout before, neck exercises. So literally just lying down, having a plate on my forehead and flexing my neck forward, doing it backwards, doing it to the side. Just light stuff. But I've never done, like, bridges or anything, and I feel like that would just fuse my... I feel like doing bridges would fuse my vertebrae together, and that's the last thing I want. You have a giant ass Miku poster in your room. Can I take a guess, Rin? I think you may be a fan of Miku. That's a break stirring shipping. Oh god. I guess you are playing the shipping gacha. That happened to one of my VTubers. Well, not a friend, but someone I know. Mikan the Mink. She ordered, I believe it was a 4090, or it may have been a 4080 or something like that. It was a very expensive GPU. Extremely expensive. And they lost it. I think it was, I don't remember who it was. It might have been FedEx. I think it showed as being in the distribution center. It was never distributed. That was not a distribution center. That was a stealing center. On a previous stream, you asked if you had a thick neck because we were talking about rugby or something. That's what it was. Is that like a weight plate or a food plate? A weight plate. I think it would have been like 5 kg. What possible workout could I get from putting, like, a plate on my forehead for eating? They're very light, unless it's like a massive plate. Shipping gacha hitting hard with the, like, suspension of Chinese parcels. Oh. You don't even know what they're called. You just have everything Miku. I assume you have a shrine to Miku. I respect it. You're gonna crash out. Oh no. Haru, don't cry. It's always when I think about, like, ordering like VTuber merch, like Genzuki stuff or something. It's like I have to pay for shipping from Japan, and it seems like such a hassle. Once the fee is confirmed, no, Haru. Oh no, you deserve it. You don't know how strong your neck is. I don't know either. I would rather never have to find out just how strong my neck is. That seems like a poor situation to find oneself in. But I have thought before about getting the neck. It's just like a thing that you put onto your neck, and then you attach it to the cable machine, and then you can just kind of stand there and do your exercises. You've been eyeing this big doll, and then this happens. Nick Billy. He's trying again. He hasn't. I know you guys have your broom and you have the pots ready for him. He's just lurking right now. He hasn't disintegrated yet, but he might do, or he might melt. That can be a harder one to get. You had a shelf fall in your neck when you was younger and it didn't break. Did the shelf break? Oh, excuse me a moment. I have returned. I should take that BRB back. But you're lifting it purely off neck. There's a Spider-Man scene where a wall falls on him. Tools are ready, huh? Neck breaking at first. The shelf did in fact break, not your neck. Based Rin. Steel neck. Dr. Steel neck. I want you guys to get Autobot got his ass. And it censored. Wait, no, I snapped my finger into and didn't know about it. And it censored finger in. Oh yeah, the white Power Ranger. They hate the Power Rangers. Hello, Bottom Lily. I apologize. I'm sorry for anyone who's listening in. That really made me giggle. That really made me laugh. I think someone mentioned that they never broke a bone. I've never broken a bone either. I've gotten concussed, I've sprained things, but I've never broken anything. We legit got the villain laugh. No, that's not my villain laugh. That I guess that's bordering on like crazy villain laugh, maybe. The mental laugh. Yeah, the mental health or no mental health laugh. But like my villain laugh, like my evil laugh would be like something like No, wait, hang on. I don't know, something like that. The Skizzo laugh, exactly. Is actually against you. It deserves it. That's a giggle. That was a giggle. That made me go hee hee hee. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. That was my cute girl giggle. That's if I was a girl, that's how I'd giggle. I'd never find a husband. Is it just me or his brewer got more toasted? Yeah, he did. He's a little bit browner, isn't he? Did you? I made a joke. I made a jokey joke on the Twitter post. I said, "Come get cozy by the fire," or "Come get toasty by the fire." And then I was like, "Hey, toasty." He's so brown. What's up? What the fuck? I told you before. Stop saying that. You can't be saying that type of stuff. No, I think what it was, I have a filter, and I think it was back when I used my normal PNG. I used it to I think blend better into certain things. And I put him in there by accident, and I was like, he actually looks like he fits in there more. I also put Little Ruru in there. You might not notice it, but Little Ruru is a little bit more kind of situated in the scene, I think. Call him toasted. Yeah, exactly. Toasted. That's what you call... No, Rua, don't say that thing. Don't say those things. That's not going to be funny. There we go. It would be funny, but no. Rose sounded like the most basic ass anime villain that dies in season 1 and suddenly isn't dead in season 2. Exactly. Exactly. That's my villain laugh. Say those things. No. Okay. Apologies. I got very scared for a second because something happened with my tracking device, and I was like, huh? I don't think it would have mattered though on this end of things. That would have been bad. I think the worst thing, like if your face was revealed on stream, is you probably wouldn't be expecting it, and you probably wouldn't realize. So you'd probably have like a really ugly camera angle, you know, and you wouldn't be prepared. No, that was me. I had to click something, but I kind of like just put my hand on my screen, thinking that would fix it, and it did not. It's kind of hard because my phone is like half hidden, but it reminds me of Dream, that guy, the Green Man, the Minecraft guy. When he did a face reveal, the thing about Dream's face reveal. Like, people will say, oh, he hyped it up so much and that's why he got... I don't think it was that at all. It was like, people are always, like, excited for face reveals. It's like when a VTuber gets a model or a 2D model. It's just one of the things where it's like, whatever. Like, if PewDiePie was to decide to face reveal and he never face revealed, then yeah, sure. But the thing about what made Dream's face reveal so bad and what made people laugh about it was because he clearly has a certain angle. He clearly has a certain angle that he likes of his face. Or at least of his face then. Maybe he's a little bit more comfortable. But he basically did this, okay? He did this. Every time he moved, he would move like this. He would not turn his face. He would not turn his face at all. He would keep the exact same angle for the entire time. Exactly. The 3/4 face angle. The same direction. And the thing is, he has a quite big chin. He could audition for the Crimson Chin. That's just a fact. Hello, Pip. Thank you. So combined with that awkward thing, the thing is like, you know, he looks like a rotten manga. The thing is, I actually don't think he looks that bad. He looks like a normal guy. He's not some fucking Adonis. He's not some ugly guy. He brought attention to his kind of oversized chin a little bit, but it's not like a terrible thing. It's just he just has a normal face. Like average face. Now, depending on how you feel about him on other things, that can certainly impact how you see him. He should shave. Yeah, it just makes his chin look sharper. He put in a lot of work. Yeah, didn't he recently revealed that's him? Yeah, the Moon Man is him. Yeah, he revealed how like that leak was actually him, the really fat kid. And then but he's lost all of it, and that is insane. Absolutely insane. Now look, here's the thing. If you're a multi-millionaire, you can kind of afford that type of stuff. It's a lot easier to do so when you didn't get a lot of nose pokes. We're talking about that dream guy. He's done very poorly and also done very well at times at responding to criticism. I also have had my dislike of him. He was in Ozembic. Was he? I don't know. Maybe. There's times when he's been on the right side of things. There's times when he's been dead wrong, and also some very like just a concerning enough amount of stuff about him that like I would just not engage with him. I'm not going to pretend like he doesn't make good videos. He certainly did. Like he would make good the Minecraft manhunts and stuff. I enjoyed those. They were exciting, but as time went on, they just got kind of stale. I never really found him personally funny or engaging. It was more so the video editing and stuff that would do that. In comparison to someone like Technoblade, who is by far, or was by far, a much funnier, much more naturally charismatic, and much more naturally he was an entertainer. Was one of the better Minecraft YouTubers. He really was. He was absolutely fantastic. Dream. Yeah, there's just, even though I feel like there's so much conflicting information about like him and certain things that at a certain point it's kind of just like, okay, you know, I'm just going to assume that like maybe he's done certain bad things, maybe he hasn't. Technoblade, you didn't like Techno either. What's up? You just don't like things. I think you just don't like things. I can't think of a single thing you like. But no, Technoblade was great. His video, his style of content was fantastic. Very much dry sense of humor. You told me, you have told me that you are a hater. You're just a contrarian. You tell me one thing, jelly beans. I like jelly beans too. They're quite nice. You rarely watch Minecraft YouTube anymore. Yeah, I don't either. I did during the Minecraft boom. Mainly it was Technoblade. It was Technoblade that I followed. You liked the vomit taste. That's fair. There are vomity jelly beans. But yeah, I enjoyed Technoblade stuff. I just found him very, very funny. It was very sad what happened to him. Completely unfair. Of all the people, it's actually insane to always think about that. Of all the people, you've already don't my jelly bean rant to you. What's up? What are you talking about? Are you drunk on jelly beans? Have you been? Did you get into the alcoholic jelly beans? May he rest in peace. Exactly. He's crashing out. He should crash into bed and go to sleep. But yeah, I enjoyed Technoblade. I was so happy when he beat Dream in the Mr. Beast thing. And I only ever watched the Technoblade SMP stuff, or the Dream SMP for Technoblade. I don't like Tommy in it either. Like he got like marginally better for a time. He wasn't as annoying, but he was always annoying. He says like, oh, you he was so annoying. He would ruin things. He would just scream, and the worst part was is that he was like the main character of the SMP. He was, ugh. But I only watched for techno. You don't like anyone from the SMP. Yeah. The only one you liked was Schlatt. Schlatt's fantastic. Schlatt's really great. That was probably some of the best stuff. You kind of like the chaotic fun. I could see why people like that. I just found him. There was times that he was good, like he played his character well, I guess. But oftentimes he would just kind of, I don't know. He was loud, and like he would hurt my ears. Now he's boring and mature. Schlatt's amazing. You still watch him. I have not seen much. All I see from Schlatt these days is random shorts, and every now and again I see like someone made he did like a song cover, and people are like just sending him videos for him to watch. In the SMP though, you only liked him outside of it. I don't know. I thought he played the SMP thing well. But anyway, I'm going to move on. He made a Christmas album cover. He made a whole Christmas album. That's really cool. I did not know that. I knew he did like a song cover of Frank Sinatra, because he does have that great. He does have a great voice. But that's really cool. I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh god, wait. What was Technoblade's music again? He had a few music videos. It was like getting bored of Walls 2. I should find a new mini game. October 2013, saw the game and I thought, oh my god, the fuck is this? So many OP kits, but I guess I'll play a game. I love how monotone his voice is. Horse tamers, every game. Dominating winter all day long. I like that video. I enjoyed it for the silliness of it. You want a schlanklet? A schlanklet sounds fun. I think many people have stopped watching. There was just so much drama happening between them. It was like things just fell apart there. But I feel like that was almost kind of expected, because they were so different from each other. And really it was just the clout. It was just the rebirth of Minecraft during COVID. The rebirth of Minecraft during COVID is what led to that. Man, if only I got into VTubing back then, back during COVID time, I could have been slightly larger than I am now in follower count. Shroomy has taught me the technique to purring, or like making a purr. It doesn't sound like a purr right now. I'm going to be honest. It sounds more like a growl, and sometimes I mess it up and it just sounds like I'm choking. Has something to do with like putting the back of your tongue up against your palate and blowing air through it. It's like wait, I want to try and do the big car. That's exactly what I think. I feel like I'm a car standing up, or I'm like a bike. I'm like. Can you do the or sounds? No, I can't roll my tongue. I can't roll my tongue. That's a motorcycle, yeah. that was the motorcycle braking and crashing. Bro can't roll his tongue. I can't. I don't get it. I want to suck your blood. And then you head pat me, and I'm like, see. Sometimes I mess it up, and it sounds like I'm just like choking. I'm just like, and then I die. I know. I thought the way I said it, I sounded like when I was doing like the or sound, I thought it started sounding like Dracula. I'm scared. Are you okay? Rin, this is what happens. My brain starts connecting various different things that do not be connected. Ruadh choking ASMR. See, I could release that, and you guys wouldn't know if it's me choking you, or you guys choking me. It could be at the same time. It could be some kind of like cult, like death cult thing, to ascend to whatever like thing is, whatever like the next level of life is. We choke each other to death. Choking kick. No, see, that's why I wouldn't do something like that, because there would be someone who would enjoy it in that fashion, rather than enjoying it as the shit post it would be. And I can't have that. Purr. I think it's really cool. I want to get better at that. I want to do it on like ASMR and be able to do it like nice and softly. Haru would enjoy it. Yeah, I want to be able to do it softly and not sound like I am a like choking person or a car. I'm gonna say something slightly bad, but I remember watching Niji Sanji had an old branch. They had a few branches, but they used to have was it an Indonesian branch? I think it was. Wasn't it Niji Sanji in Indonesia? Yeah, I think it was. And there was various groups from that. There were some really great VTubers there. Bonavir was one. I remember him being very cool. Hang on, I want to try and let me see if there's a few others that I recognize. Because eventually they were pulled into eventually they were pulled in to Niji Sanji itself, and then they just kind of collapsed, and that was sad. But I remember one time listening to, there was like 2 or 3 of them all talking together, and I was like, this language sounds like a car trying to start, like struggling to start. And I felt very bad, but at the same time, I couldn't help but feel like that was the correct description. Now, I can't say much. Irish can also sound a little bit harsh. You got 10k? How much you got? 16? Damn. No. Oh, I got turned into a cat. Okay, hang on. Do you know what's up? That you get I think it's like 1.5 times points if you subscribe. Okay. I'll turn into a cat. And then I'm going to add. There we go. And then I'm going to start my book reading. You forgot to update it. Oh yeah. If you update it, I'll use it. Hey, look, it's me. Whoa. Okay. That's kind of close, isn't it? All right. You guys get cat Ruadh for a little bit. That's way too close. Hang on. Let me back this up for a second. Hello. Oh, Calypsy. Hello. Wait, no, hang on. I'm thinking of someone else. My apologies. There's another person with a very similar name. It's Calypse. They followed me before. I apologize. What's up? That was a joke. Apologies, but it is nice to meet you, Calypsy. It is nice to meet you. It just, you both have very similar names. They've rated me before, so never mind. Hello, clever cat Ruadh. Yes, I am now a cat. He really wanted those points. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Wad. You've been lacking anyway. Oh my god, it's 6 months. Sweet. You should have an updated subscriber badge, I feel like. You have money, but you shouldn't spend it. Don't spend it. If you guys only sub if you can, okay? It's not a if you can. Listen, if you can sub, if you have the money to sub, you sub right now. No. It's a thing that you do. Oh, you bought 6 months. Oh, Thank you, what? Very nice of you. Thank you. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. I do like doing 6 month subs because they are cheaper too. Remember, guys, I'm pretty sure if you subscribe, if you are trying to subscribe to someone and you're doing it either Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, you can do it for free. That's pretty cool. But, you know, use that on your favorite streamer or the person with your favorite emotes. But then also, if you do it on desktop, it's cheaper because for some reason, mobile is bullshit. Mobile can just be exceedingly expensive. You gotta show your support for your favorite streamer. Who's that? Hello, Carmina. Welcome in. Carmina, what does that remind me of? Reminds me of the Camino. That's like a trek people do. Plank to a emote. That's not becoming an emote. I'm sorry. That's just that can stay in the Discord. That's not becoming an emote. They're the same price now. Oh, pain. I'm sorry. You just noticed how cheap 6 months is. It's definitely cheaper than the others. Of course, the thing is like what Rin? What would happen if I was like cancelled, like 2 months into your subscription, and then you're like, oh no, I can't. Like, I've already given the money and it's over. No, clever. Don't worry, that won't happen. You can maybe sub when you get money. Don't worry. Chocolate covered Michigan cherries? Oh, that sounds good. It's only 62 NOK. That's barely anything. And okay, that's the Norwegian krone, isn't it? Or krone. Cancel Ruadh for maid abuse. It's deserved. They don't understand what I'm dealing with here. Your figures costed 500 plus NOK. Oh, pain. I don't know how much that is. I don't know what the current conversion rate is for the krone. I had Jaffa cakes. I had Jaffa cakes and chocolate digestives earlier. How am I? I'm very good, Carmina. Thank you so much for asking. I usually am a 2D live model, but they made me into a cat. No, don't me. I hope you're doing well, Carmina. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you. Thank you both for the first time chat. 45? You... Oh, sorry. That was for your figurines. I was like, what? Why is a sub 45 bucks? I was like, stop, Haru. No, I will not. I will... Don't me. Don't do that. Wait, hang on. Where's the edge of this? What? What's your issue? Why do you keep calling me? What? I'm closer now. Okay, here, kitty. Okay, I get it. Nya. Okay, why, Nya? Why are you calling me, Nya? It's cuter, though? You saying I'm not cute normally? That's mean. Money well spent. I'm deaf. I'm sure it is. Okay, do you guys want me to, like, purr? Wait, no, hang on. This would sound so cool with the 3DO, I think. See, I don't know if I'm doing it softly enough. But the thing is, if I do it too hard, it sounds like a lion. And if I do it too fast, it sounds like I'm Elvis Presley. No, See, that sounded like a growl. That sounds like I'm about to eat you. No, that's just... I don't know what that noise is. You're gonna say a dog? I guess. The completely wrong animal. Hello, antenna. Welcome in, welcome in. I am a cat, yeah. The cat is growling like a dog. He's got that dog in him. But he's a cat boy. I'm gonna perfect that. I'm gonna perfect that, and you guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna be requesting that all the time during ASMR. You're gonna be like, please, Ruadh, please do the purr, and I'm gonna go no. You got 100 knock weekly from your parents. Ah, I see, I see. You should have enough money next week. Again, Rin, please only sub if you want to. Don't feel the need to. But anyway, I think as a kidding, yeah, I would like to get into our reading for today because it's almost been an hour and I haven't even read. Now I can stay a little bit longer, but I'll probably get like maybe an hour and a bit read. Already? It's already been an hour. Almost. Drown, boss. Yeah, I won't lie. Going is slightly awkward on the throat. Where is it? Where is it? Automod didn't block you. Maybe it was focused on Wad and his finger in comment still. It's normal in Norway to have multiple savings accounts. That's a good thing. It's a good thing to prepare for stuff, you know, putting stuff into pensions, into I'm invested somewhat into index funds. They're meant to be kind of safe, and they do grow, but you know, there was a lot of growth in the market over the past couple of months because of Nvidia. Literally, I would say most of the growth in the American markets have been Nvidia. A ridiculous increase. Hang on, let me just make sure that this is off. But with the rise of DeepSync, it's very interesting. It looks like it's possible. If say what you want, because YOLO. Summer savings to use on summer vacation, special money. That's good. That's good. I'm how much am I? Technically I'm double digits. Or no. Not double. I've invested 10 euro into the index funds. But no, I guess that would be 5 digits. But yeah, into index funds. Really like one index fund, an accumulating one. The unfortunate thing is in Ireland, index funds, ETFs, are actually not very good in terms of tax. For some reason, they decide to tax you at a dividend rate of about 41%, rather on any gains you make. Get a piggy bank? No, but then you don't earn interest, or like it erodes through inflation. But what was I gonna say? What was I saying? My brain. What was I saying? Something about index funds, and if you're looking for something that's fairly easy, you know, you don't need to do too much. Oh, sorry, I was saying about the tax. Yeah, for some reason Ireland decides to tax at 41%, which is the dividend rate, rather than the normal rate that would usually be charged on gains on investments, which would be the CGT rate, or the capital gains tax rate, which would be 33%. So, and there's also like usually reliefs and certain credits you can claim on gains that allow you to earn more. I think in the UK it's like they get like 20,000 to play with before they have to pay tax on it, or it's something like that anyway. They have a reduced tax amount. But in Ireland, it's like, you fucking made like $100. Give me 41 of it. It's ridiculous. Hopefully they change it though. There is talks about changing it. I'm gonna hold that ETF until they revoke it, until they change it to a better tax rate. It's stupid though, because it makes it so that one of the only things you can really invest in Ireland that could appreciate in value is the housing market. But then, like, the housing market's an absolute mess. I'm not gonna get into Irish fucking stuff going on right now. I don't need to worry about a house. I'm in the forests. It's fine. I apologize. I got a little political there. Excuse me. Your 2 digits in your piggy bank. I believe in you. I believe in you, Harry. You can get that to 3 digits. Sleeps on the floor. He's got a bad back. No, it's nice and cozy. I sleep in the snow. It's very soft. And I have magical abilities to be very warm. But anyway, I think I'm going to get back into our reading for today. When we last left off, we were actually just about to begin. Hang on, I apologize, Nya, but I think it's time. Cat Rua leaves for a little bit. Is that right, Cat Rua? I think it's time for you to leave. I think I've done it for a while. I feel like I've been doing it for a little bit. Yeah. Wait, hang on. He's still blocking me. Move. Wait, hang on. Oi. Oi. You've been doing this enough. Get out of here. He won't leave. Hey. Hey, don't watch that guy. That guy's weird. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Cat Rua. I am back. You guys like me too, though. I'm like a kitty. I'm like a cat. I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat boy. That's not what I do. He underwent mitosis. Yeah, there's like 4 of me on stream. What the fuck is going on? And one of me is a piece of bread. You get a cat toggle ears for your model. I have been thinking about that. Well, not necessarily cat ears, but you know, some type of animal thing. I think it could be fun. And like, it's fun seeing the way those ears move. Maybe that could be something I ask my mama. Need a brewer emote. I need to get onto Sun about that. I need to get onto Sun about making it into an emote. Can you bring out all the oohs at the same time? I will do that another stream. You can say that to me, but I actually want to read today. I want to get some reading done. Cat ears. C-T. You failed to spell cat. Good job. You missed an A. You had one job. CT scan. The aid and send, yeah, the aid and send. Okay, that gave me a good laugh. Thank you. You got the stupid take a break. Oh, I hate that thing. I hate the don't take a break thing. It's messed up my jokes before too. No, Snap. That's going in my cringe compilation. Oh my god. That might be the worst thing I've said on stream. Anyway. Hello, Wampus. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Okay, we're actually going to begin the actual ASMR portion of this stream, and not me just talking really loudly. So when last we left off, we were looking at about to get into a deep dive of Hobbes and Descartes and their debates. Not just me tweaking, exactly. Hobbes begins his critiques of the Meditations by affirming the truth of Descartes' demonstration in the first meditation, that sense deception calls into question the reality of external objects. On this point, he and Descartes agree. Indeed, as we saw above, it is the crucial point that is behind the modern effort to discover an underlying rational order that is not accessible to the senses. Hobbes, however, points out that Descartes' argument is not original, but merely repeats the arguments of Plato, that is to say, of the academic skeptics, a point which Descartes admits in his reply. Thank you for reminding me, Rin. What is surprising about this assertion and Descartes' agreement with it? And Descartes' agreement with. What the hell? Oh, it's missing a word. Oops. The book is missing a word. Hello, Belgo. Hello. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Yeah, please don't spam. It was kind of funny with the break thing, but don't spam, chat. I saw the book. What is surprising about this assertion and Descartes' agreement with it is that it is manifestly false. The crucial difference between the argument in the discourse and in the meditations is a claim that the ultimate source of skepticism is the possibility of deception by an omnipotent God. This argument, however, appears nowhere in Plato or the academic or Pyrrhonian skeptics. One could plausibly suspect that Hobbes merely builds here on his earlier critique of the discourse, where Descartes does not refer to divine omnipotence, and simply overlooks the importance of the role of God in this context. But he later asserts that Descartes' whole argument depends upon a demonstration that God is not a deceiver. It thus seems unlikely he overlooks the importance of this point here. What is more important to Hobbes seems to be the assertion at the very beginning that Descartes' claims are not new, and that he is thus not modern. By tying Descartes to Plato in this way, Hobbes attempts to connect him to a dualistic, Catholic metaphysics of body and soul that Hobbes believes is outmoded and deeply complicit in the religious conflicts of the times. As we have seen, Descartes does draw on Plato and Plato's Christian follower Augustine, but he certainly is less Platonic than Hobbes suggests. Why then does he agree with Hobbes on this point? The most likely explanation for his willingness to allow this mischaracterization or exaggeration of his position is that he is anxious to appear less revolutionary than to his Catholic audience, and especially the doctors of the Sorbonne, than he actually is. What is certainly clear is that both thinkers are aware of how crucial the question of the nature and relation of God and man is in this context. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. Oh, I want a Kit Kat now. That sounds really good. Hello, Pip. I love these emotes. These emotes is so cute. It's so cute. I need to get more demotes. Gusto, I like you helloing everyone with the thing. White chocolate Kit Kat. No, I have seen those actually. I know in Japan they have like 30,000 of them. 30,000 different kinds of Kit Kats. Thank you, Zan, for the headband. Thank you. Whatever reason that Hobbes and Descartes are silent on this matter here, it comes to occupy the center of their debate. This is already apparent in Hobbes' second objection that calls into question Descartes' characterization of man as res cogitans. While both thinkers agree that nature is a mechanical process, they disagree fundamentally about whether man is a part of this process or subject to its laws. For Descartes, the human body is a mechanical thing, but the human self or soul is independent of the realm and laws, a res cogitans, a thinking thing. For Hobbes, man, like all other created beings, is matter in motion and nothing besides. Hobbes points out that Descartes' proof of his own existence rests on thinking, but argues that Descartes' further conclusion that it follows from this, that man is a thinking thing, is faulty. He should rather have concluded that man is an extended or corporeal thing. A thinking thing, in Hobbes's view, is necessarily corporeal, because we cannot conceive of thinking except as matter that thinks. Please stop mentioning chocolate. You can't eat any. Oh no, Pip. And you're making them crave them. Did we read this chapter already? No, we didn't. We may have touched on aspects of it. But this is going into the discussion. There was a lot of this kind of covered and discussed during the Descartes and Hobbes chapters, but this is a more deeper look specifically at the debate between them. It kind of only ever touched on things in the debate, I remember. The cookies and cream Kit Kat was amazing. Stop. Aw, poor Pip. I love that emote too. I love the shaky emote, but poor Pip. Hang on. I'm gonna hit. Where's my head pat emote? There it is. That's for you, Pip. You get that little head pat. My being is not thought. Thought is a motion of my corporeal being. Descartes agrees with Hobbes that the res cogitans is first a res, and then a cogitans, but he argues that this does not make it corporeal, since there are both corporeal and incorporeal substances. Descartes thus does not deny the basic fact that there is a substance underlying thinking, but argues that this substance is ontologically distinct from corporeal substance or body. In effect, Descartes thereby reinscribes his dualism in substance itself, and sets it off against Hobbes's monistic materialism. Descartes frames his answer in this way to undercut Hobbes's third objection, in which he declares that the Cartesian definition of man as res cogitans is merely the reification of the activity of thinking. Descartes denies this, asserting that the thinker is distinct from his thought, but he does not explain what this means other than to reassert the character of the thinker as an incorporeal substance. If we were essentially incorporeal, then true knowledge cannot be derived from the images formed as a result of our interaction with bodies. For Descartes, the realm of pure thought is thus independent of body and the corporeal imagination. In the fourth objection, Hobbes denies the possibility of such non-imagistic thinking. Reasoning, he argues, is a connecting of names, and names are merely the signs of images. We have no immediate or even mediate knowledge of what is. Words are merely tools that we use to obtain power over and manipulate things. Therefore, as Hobbes tells us elsewhere, all thinking is actually hypothetical, and is measured not by its truth or correspondence to what ultimately is, but rather by its effectiveness. For Descartes, by contrast, we reason not about words, but about the objects that they signify, and Mathesis Universalis aims not merely at probable knowledge, but that gives us an effective mastery of nature at this time and place, but at an apodictic knowledge that can guarantee our mastery everywhere and always. Was golden fish? Can ducks eat chocolate? That might be toxic to them. Duck fact. Ruddy ducks produce the largest eggs relative to their body size. Ruddy duck eggs can weigh more than the hen. What? That's insane. That's crazy. More than the hen. How do you give birth to something? How do you lay something that weighs more than you? There. They won't stop. It's like people who was it Pip, was it you who talked about, someone talked about like eating chocolate even though they were lactose intolerant or something. Harsh head pats. Speed. You're gonna go to sleep. Bye bye. Thank you, Rin, for coming. Bye bye. Have a nice sleep. Get some good shut eye. You're lactose intolerant and eat chocolate. Good job, Wad. At least you do something right. Duck fact. Duckbills are sensitive and have many touch receptors, making them similar to our fingertips and palms. Oh, I did not know that. I assumed that they had like, really good senses of smell or something. Does that mean if I pet, you have to very gently pet the bill? How do you give birth to something? As men, we'll never know, Rua. And I'm kind of glad. That seems difficult. That seems like a difficult activity. I would rather not do that. Slay break that bat. What? Huh? Hello, Sari. What are you talking about? Break that bathroom? I don't get it. Anyway, back to our book. Let me take a sip of water. Because oh, I see. I understand now. I get it. I understand. Who is tweaking? No, I'm not tweaking. I'm fine. I'm chill. I'm calm. I'm purring. I'm like nice and cozy, and I'm like wrapped up in my cloak. So I'm like. No, that's growling. It's really hard to do proper. I'll figure it out. If Hobbes is correct about the nature of reasoning, then as Descartes knows, we can never be certain that our ideas correspond to things themselves. For Descartes, the guarantee of such a correspondence is provided by God, but only if God is not a deceiver. Mathesis universalis thus depends on a demonstration of this fact, but such a demonstration itself depends on our being able to know God, on having an idea of God in us. Hobbes considers this impossible because God is infinite, and all of our ideas are drawn from the imagination of finite bodies. We can thus know of God's existence only inferentially, by the logical necessity of a first cause. Here we see a great divide. For Descartes there is pure thinking. There is a pure thinking separate from the imagination. Our capacity for just such pure thinking is in fact something that we share with God. Descartes explains in the fifth reply that our true ideas are the same as those in the divine mind that has no corporeal imagination. Implicitly, Descartes thus agrees here that man is res cogitans, is divine, or at least participates in some aspects of the divine. Hello, Crespian, it's nice to see you. Good evening to you as well. Reminds you of White Chicks. That's a movie I haven't seen in ages. I always think of oh, what's that actor's name again? That scene of them in the car. Isn't that the one? And they're like, oh, thank you, Iria 6. Thank you. And thank you, Crespian, for the hydrate. No. Not Ice Cube. Not Ice Cube. You love your model. It's so cool and pretty. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Thank you. That makes me happy. Oh, what's his name? Terry Crews. That's it. Terry Crews. Where he's like, is White Chicks about the two guys who pretend to be white girls? Yes. The two black police officers. Love Mama. Mama did a wonderful job in designing me. About a duck film. White Chicks, the duck film. But you know the part where they're in the car and it's like, and now I wonder if I could fly up to the sky. Oh, I can't remember the lyrics. I love that scene. It's such a funny scene. He gets so into it. 1 out of 10 movie. It's a silly movie. You don't watch it to be like, this is such a good plot. You watch it for the silliness of it. It's the type of movie that you turn off your brain. You don't like, I don't want anyone coming around here with like their media literacy diploma being like, well, actually, like, shut up, nerd. I'm gonna punch you in the nose. What? What? That's how you deal with those type of people. Actually, I'll have you know that this is actually a great critique of the socio-economic relationship between stuff. I just shut up. Anyway, back to our book about actually deep aspects and discussions. I make fun of people for like reading deeply into things, and I'm reading about philosophy. Well, no, you gotta be like Plato and just like flex on your opponents, because Plato means like broad or something like that. You're gonna bite your other finger. Get his ass. Greetings, esteemed companions. Hello, Horror Live. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you very much for the first time chat, and thank you and salutations for such a nice introduction. See, that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. You want to be smart and intelligent, but you also want to be ripped. You gotta be balanced. How hath thine day unfolded? It's been good. I was gonna try and match that, but I'm tired. I'm eepy. It's been a long day, but I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Here we see a great divide. For Descartes, there is a pure thinking separation from the imagination. Oh wait, no, I read this. Descartes thus argues here that man as res cogitans is divine, or at least participates in some aspect of the divine. As we've seen, this is a point he makes explicitly in the body of the Meditations, where he identifies man's infinite will with the will of God. For Hobbes, by contrast, we can have no idea of an incorporeal thing, even things like emotions, which Descartes adduces to support his point, are in Hobbes's view nothing other than the thing that evokes the emotion plus its effect on our body. Hobbes thus concludes that since we have no idea of ourself or of God except as body, Descartes' whole argument collapses. Descartes' argument, on the contrary, Descartes argues, on the contrary. What? Okay, I think maybe the editing along in this region was a little bit poor. No, wait, that's my fault. I think the text is just kind of rubbed off a little bit here for some reason. Extol thy remarkable reading prowess. As I mess up and stumble over my words, I'm usually much better, I promise. Descartes argues, on the contrary, since we do have an idea of God, Hobbes's objection collapses. Argument at this point can go no further, since the parties fundamentally disagree about the nature of man, his capacities, and his relation to God. Hobbes bolsters his argument in the next four objections. He first argues that there is no distinction between the imagination of things and the astronomical or mathematical idea of them. Both images or words and mathematical symbols are but tools that we use to grasp and manipulate bodies. Mathematics thus does not give us access to a transcorporeal reality, as Descartes suggests. In a similar vein, Hobbes denies that there are different levels of being of the sort that Descartes employs to identify divine infinity with perfection. There is no sense in which some being has more reality than another being. God's infinite being thus does not have more reality and perfection than our finite being. Indeed, the idea of an infinite is always only the idea of the infinite. No, stop. Don't poke me. You like this guy? I agree. that grace it splendidly. I like that. Hello, Fox. Welcome in. Welcome in. They're bringing the IQ of this chat up. It's needed. It's needed with you guys here. Haru, it's time to bring it down. Oh, oh no. You will always poke. I know. I know. I have to owe it to you. The more times you save me in Helldivers, or I kill you. But I didn't do it. I didn't do it many times this time. Wait, Gusto. That's not this type of stream. Gusto. That's not this type of stream, though. I don't say. This isn't a 3DO stream. You can't just be making me say things like that. I should limit those. You just came here to bestow your poke. You have to go now. Bye bye, Fox. Bye bye. Heed Gusto's wishes. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna say it a total of 3 times. 3 times, okay? I take a sip of water though. Bye bye, Fox. Okay. I could treat this like a dog. I could be like, who's a good boy? Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Pat, 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 pat. Shit, you anticipated me. You anticipated me doing that. And you said, no, they have to make you feel like a princess. I don't know how to make someone feel like a princess. It's not fair. Okay. Hate this. It's way easier to like make someone fun of someone's gaming. Give her a little kiss on the hand. That was my own hand. I kissed my own hand. Self-love, it's very important. Not fair. Very fairy. He likes bullying more. I do. Okay. Alright. I crack my neck. Gotta prepare for it. I don't know how to make it sound like a princess, so I'm just gonna say the words. You don't know what's going on. I'm being forced to say words. Okay, so Gusto, Belgo. You're this. Okay. All right. It's not that hard, Ruadh. It's not that hard. But it's your redeem. I know, but it's still. I put it there because people like it. Mustard. Hello, fry bread lord. I like that we've had two very different groups or not followers, but first time chatters. Here we've had high IQ, high verbal IQ, horror live, and then some guy just comes in and go mustard. Okay. Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Okay. Gusto, you are a good girl. A very good girl. You're always very sweet and always very nice, and it's always a pleasure to see you in chat or in... Wait, are you in the Discord? I'm pretty sure you're in the Discord. But either way, you're a very good girl. Very, very good girl. I don't think this feels like you being a princess, but I hope it was adequate. He's putting it off. I try and put it off for ages. One is wisdom, one is mustard. I like it. Anyway, let us get back to our reading. Where were we? Ah, yes. So, God's infinite being thus does not have more reality and perfection than our finite being. Indeed, the idea of the infinite is always only the idea of the infinite, and is thus formed only by reflecting on our own limitations. We simply cannot understand God, and it is in fact contrary to Christian doctrine to do so. And this is according to Hobbes. This argument is, of course, aimed at Descartes' demonstration that God cannot be a deceiver, because it would be incompatible with his perfection as an infinite being. Hobbes suggests that the infinite is no more perfect than the finite, and that we can have no positive knowledge of the infinite in any case, and thus no knowledge of God. If Hobbes is correct on this point, then Descartes' crucial demonstration that God cannot be a deceiver is defective. Descartes recognizes this and argues that we can in fact understand God positively by indefinitely extending the idea of the understanding that we already have. What Descartes is arguing here, and spells out more fully in exchange with Hobbes's friend Gassendi in the fifth set of objections and replies, is that we have the capacity to grasp the infinite, and not the reserve. We have the capacity to grasp the infinite on the model of an unbounded figure. Seen in this way, finite things are figures. Oh, thank you for the head pat, Tallies. Thank you, thank you. I know you were away for a little while, Tallies. I hope you're feeling okay. It's nice to see you again. I think I saw a track. Thank you. I hope you're doing okay. It's nice to see you. You thought you were a boy? You remind me of someone you know. You are. Okay, base gusto. Boys can be princesses. You just wanted to hear Ruadh get flustered. No, that's not what I mean. Don't bully me. Don't bully me. Look very pretty, interesting. You're doing your best. Somehow you manage. That head pat. I'm reflecting that head pat and putting it on you. Putting it on you instead. You get the head pat. Male wife? Maybe. Maybe Genzuki. No, Kaidaharu. Maybe Kaidaharu and Genzuki. Yeah. There exists no singular ultimate truth, rather there is the art of understanding. I completely disagree. I think there is an objective truth. I believe that philosophically we can move towards it. Very much a Platonic understanding, or even a scholastic Thomist. I'm not even going to say Thomist. There must be an objective truth. Exactly, Tallies. I'm glad you're here, even though we probably disagree on things, and you probably would wipe the floor with me in a debate, because I don't actually know the whole thing. One Piece. Yes, Haru. It is One Piece. That is the truth. It just needs to be finished. And then it will be whole. Only a Sith deals in absolutes, Ruadh. Well, maybe the Siths were the good guys after all. Did you ever think about that? Maybe the guy called Darth Sidious and the spiky guy with the hair, Darth Maul, and maybe like Darth Vader. Maybe they were actually the good guys. You think you know and comprehend more than you think. I try. I think the more I just I stuff my head full of words, the more I can blabber. Boys don't look pretty in dresses. That's taste. Some do. Some can. I must say, I've seen enough images on Twitter of random things like that I'm just like, okay, fair enough. You do rock that. I have a tweet I want to make. I want it to be. It's something like, most femboys aren't actually feminine. You guys are just malnourished. or like feminine shaped or I don't know. There's a phrasing there that I'm trying to figure out, but it's like you're not actually like ooh tiny. You're just malnourished. I have to perfect it though. I have to figure it out. I have to figure it out and do it. Was it G.K. Chesterton, who said that men wear dresses whenever they need to look important? I want to look important. Does that mean I need to wear dresses? Oh, okay. All right. Wait, no, hang on. No, this isn't a dress. It's going to fuel the next 5 years of theories. Did anyone read the latest One Piece chapter? It was huge. I do not read One Piece, and I feel like at this point it's already too late. You're already wearing a short skirt. This isn't a shirt. It's a skirt. It's a lena. It's a lena. It's a type of tunic. Doesn't count. Oda's cooking. Running the whole restaurant. Rue in a dress. I've been put in them before. Haru put me in a maid dress before. And I'm gonna be honest, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty great. It's just great art. I love Haru in the corner then with my outfit, and it's way too big for her. She's just like a little like just covered in all the cloak like the cloak and stuff. You found the quote. But when men wish to safely impress as judges, priests, or kings, they do wear skirts. The long, trailing robe is of female dignity. The whole world is under petticoat government, for even men wear petticoats when they wish to govern. Listen, if you're a king, if you're like an emperor, you can do what you want. You can wear all the robes. You can wear all the robes you want to. It shows Zunsha's crime. We'll just have to figure it out. I don't know what that is. I assume Zunsha is some bad guy. But anyway, let's get back to our reading. Where were we? Crucial argument. Yes. What Descartes is arguing here and spells out more fully in the exchange with Hobbes's friend Gassendi is in the fifth set of objections and replies is that we have the capacity to grasp the infinite on a model of an unbounded figure. Seen in this way, finite things are figures inscribed on an infinite plane. The finite is thus the negation of the infinite, and not the reverse. Such an argument, however, cannot convince Hobbes, who denies that we could ever have an idea of an infinite plane in the first place. Believing that he had disposed of the central pillar of Descartes' argument that rests on our knowledge of God, Hobbes moves on in the 12th objection to attack his notion of man as a freely willing being. Descartes, he claims, believes we err because our will is not confined by our understanding, and ranges freely to the infinite. But Descartes never demonstrates the freedom of the will, and such freedom is called into question by predestination. He refers here to predestination, but as we have seen, he interprets this, actually, mechanistically. You find it necessary to take your leave, as you must attend to the closing of the library. Ooh, very cool. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Harlib. It was nice having you. Thank you for raising the IQ of the stream a little bit. He's a big elephant. Why would an elephant commit a crime? They're just silly little guys. They're just silly little guys. Imagine presidents in dresses. But yeah, no, bring it back. Bring it back, I'm gonna be honest. I think we should have like more fancy clothing rather than just suits all the time. I want to see that like clothes guy on Twitter like stumble and like try and explain like why certain dresses are better than the other, because he knows a lot about suits, but would he be able to deal with like robes and royal clothing? We don't know what the crime is or why he did it. He just endlessly threw the ocean as punishment. He's just walking endlessly through it. I hope elephants like swimming. but maybe not endless swimming. He must be a big elephant to be able to walk through the ocean. He's like committing, he's like doing his penitence, but he's actually causing tsunamis. Like, he's a really big elephant. He's like causing tsunamis like miles away. He has a city on his back. That's probably important. The city would get splashed otherwise. What if he fell asleep though? What if he like lied down and fell asleep and rolled over? All those people fall. The conclusion follows from everything Hobbes has argued in the early objections. Man for him is not a thinking thing but a body, and does not rise above the natural world that is governed by a universal and inexorable mechanical causality. However free we may seem to be when we examine ourselves, we thus cannot really be free. That is, we cannot be an uncaused cause. Let me take a sip. The crucial point is bound up with Descartes and Hobbes' basic disagreement about the relationship of the human and the divine. Oh, okay, you guys are just like talking about that, I guess. I don't know anything about this. My apologies. For Hobbes, man is radically separate from God. God is no man's debtor, and everything that occurs is a result of God's preordination. Human freedom is thus an illusion that arises as a result of our ignorance on the matter, in which God has organized all motion. Descartes admits that it is very difficult to grasp how God's preordination is compatible with freedom, but claims that we all experience freedom within ourselves and know it by our natural light. Thank you, Tallies, for the headband. Hobbes tries to show that this argument is unconvincing because there is no light in the intellect such as Descartes describes. Thank you, River, for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. The term is merely metaphorical. Excuse me. The term is merely metaphorical, and the assertion that it is anything more is not only wrong but also dangerous. Indeed, in his view, there have been many fanatics who have claimed to know the truth by an inner light. Hobbes here is certainly thinking of the religious fanatics on all sides, who had produced the bloodbath of the wars of religion. He is thus arguing that Descartes' demand for apodictic truth based upon the certainty of the inner light is not only overdrawn, but is also dangerous. Indeed, that it repeats the error that produced the wars of religion. Knowing and willing for Hobbes are two different things. If we know the truth, we are convinced by it, even in opposition to our will. Thus, the inner assent that Descartes suggests follows from our inner light is not necessary to knowledge. Moreover, the source of error thus does not lie in the improper use of the free will, as Descartes suggests. We come to know things from an examination of the nature of things that actually exist. There is no objects of nature that transcend these things, no essences that we can know by pure thinking. Thinking is a linking of names by the word is. Essences are consequently only mental fictions. We therefore cannot know anything that does not exist, since there are no natures, even of such things as triangles, apart from existing things. Hobbes is going hard. Descartes' science, Hobbes claims, depends on the demonstration that God is not a deceiver. However, we know that doctors and fathers, for example, often deceive others for their own good. Since deception is sometimes a good thing, we cannot assume that even a good God is not a deceiver. As a result, we cannot know that external objects exist on the basis of the propensity of the God that God puts in us to believe in them. The consequences of this for Descartes' argument are profound, for by his own logic, Hobbes asserts, we cannot know with certainty that we are awake rather than dreaming. The unstated conclusion to Hobbes' argument is, of course, that Descartes' Mathesis Universalis, as he conceives it, is impossible. This conclusion does not mean that science as such is impossible, but it doesn't mean that science can only be hypothetical and not apodictic. Such a hypothetical science that aims not at absolute truth, but at effective truth, remains a possibility. As we saw in Chapter 7, it was this possibility that Hobbes explored and spelled out in his own work. What is clear from this examination of the exchange between Descartes and Hobbes is that the issues that divide them and that remain at the heart of modernity reprise in a surprising way the earlier issues in the debate between Erasmus and Luther. This is not accidental. Both debate, in fact, are a reflection of contradictions that are intrinsic to the metaphysical inheritance within which modernity unfolds, granting ontic priority to nature directs attention away from the question of the superiority of human or the divine, but it does not eliminate it. In fact, it merely conceals the question within the naturalistic worldview that science articulates. However, this is not a question that can be long concealed, if only because it is the question of the nature of the being who poses questions. In fact, it is this question that in the late 18th century re-emerges in all its power and brings the Enlightenment to an end. Are they celestial dragons? I thought One Piece was about a guy... No, wait. Yeah, I guess he is searching for the One Piece. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm guessing there's like crazy things. Maybe the minks? There's minks? Or did you mean monks? I hope there's minks. I hope there's like walking, talking minks and they're really fast and they crawl around the place. There are minks. Oh, I love it. I love it. I guess there's a giant elephant, so I'm not surprised they're minks. They're animal-human hybrids. I hope they're super, like, energetic and fast, and they run around and they, like, wiggle. Who go crazy in the full moon. Oh, they're were-minks. That's insane. That's madness. Excuse me. What time is it? I might read for another 5-ish minutes, but I'll probably have to finish up then. Secularization or concealment. The persistence of the question of the nature and relationship of the human... You know what? Actually, excuse me, I think all the talking and the practicing purring and the singing today have kind of left my voice a little bit strained. Excuse me. Drown, boss. I'm trying. I might have another cup of tea after stream. That might help. Maybe a bit of honey, if there's any there. I'm also getting a little bit sniffly. That's not good. I hope I'm not getting sick. That would really suck. But, I am officially, hard to say for sure. I am officially above 500 followers, so drink more water. I actually drink a lot of water, trust me. But I'm now above 500 followers, so I'm like, oh my god, wait, what's up? I just realized something. Congrats 3 times. Yeah, I know. You actually, I was like $1 or $2 away from my next payout on Twitch, so I think you've just pushed it over the edge. Thank you. I will now get $33, which is even less after they convert it to euro. Shmoney. We love shmoney. You paid, Ruadh. Well, there's other people's payments in there as well, but you did get it. You did get it put out, so thank you. I'll have to keep that in mind for tax. But you need to pay Wad now. No, he paid. He listen. I pay him like cents on the dollar as a maid. Don't worry, that money is probably just going to go directly towards a skeb. It's going to go directly towards a skeb. Let's be honest here. I have 3 skebs currently running. Wait, no. Yeah, no, I have 3 skebs, and then I have another commission. Oh my god, there's a lot going on. I should get more skebs, you guys. I should definitely get more skebs. Skeb addict? I was looking at... I opened Skeb and I forgot that I have the not safe for work filter turned off. And when you do that on Skeb, it's a whole different universe. You see things that you don't want to see. I'm gonna turn that back on so I can look at that. But there was some nice art there, I must say. I may skip some of them. Hello, Barbara. Spoken Apache. Welcome in, welcome in. Have you been here before? Oh, wait, no, it's probably not Barbara. It's probably Barbara. Not Barbara. It's probably Barbara. I think you've been here before. I recognize the name somewhat. Barra. Yeah, extra Barra. Super strong. Powerful. Ugh. Yeah, I really hope I'm not getting sick. That would suck. That would really be lame. You know, I was walking in the cold today, so it might just be like my body just being like, hey, don't do that again, you dummy. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. My voice is a little hoarse, and I'm a little bit sniffly. Sick as Mr. Noises. .mp4. I don't understand what that means. Drink some ginger tea. Okay, fine. I'll make some tea, and then I'll like dip my hair into it. I'll dip my hair into it like this. I'll get my ribbon hair, and I'll put it in there. Sick ASMR. Oh. Okay, that's actually that was a bad one by me, I must say. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Okay, that was a very bad reading of me. I really thought that said Mr. Noises, and I was really confused. He's failing. I'm not dying. I'm tired. It's been a long day. It's almost midnight. Thank God I'm at home tomorrow, so I can rest in and sleep. And now I'm gonna go lie in bed for like 2 hours on my phone, watching someone. You have a coffin ready? Thank you, Haru. I'll get into that coffin and be nice and cozy. Do you guys think coffins are cozy? Like, unironically, do you think they look cozy? Would you guys get in a coffin and like fall asleep in one? Nothing will happen. Like, it's just straight up. It's been a long day without you, my friend. Are you trying to butter me up, WhatsApp? Are you gonna ask me to make Plank Tua an emote? Are you trying to be nice to me? You'll tell me all about it when I see you. Wait a minute, you motherfucker! It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. I thought he was being really nice, but he wasn't. He was lying. You wouldn't go in a coffin because you're claustrophobic. I probably also wouldn't. No, like you can cut off the top. You can be like one of those vampires that like lie in there, without any like protection. When you saw you without you, my friend, you already got it. It took me a moment. My brain is tired. My brain is eepy. I think we are going to. I think we're going to head off, and you know what? We're going to raid into. Last time I raided into some Aphrodite guy. I don't know. I forget his name. It was Markiplier. Basically. This time we're going to raid into a German guy with another great voice. He's a little bit more of a BFE streamer. Wow, he's really tired. He is yawning consistently for the past like 10 seconds. He's just going, ah, ah. I can see why people like it though. But he's very much BFE if you guys like that, I suppose. But yes, extra kudo. He is a very good ASMR streamer, I must say. I do enjoy him from time to time, but sometimes I find the BFE stuff can make me kind of go, ugh. I struggle. Oh, he's humming. That's cute. Okay, we're gonna raid into extra kudo. Wait. Oh, bye and take care. Don't forget to stay hydrated. She's so sweet. She's so nice. She's so nice. Sari is the sweetest. She's the sweetest. Anyway. You thought you said no. I did not. Anyway. Go enjoy the rumbly German guy. Go enjoy the rumbly German guy's voice. It's very nice. I will see you guys next time. Gareb Mila Mahagut and Slong Gafol, and be good, be sweet. Bye bye.